It's June of 2026, and if you've been looking at the Raleigh market, you've probably noticed that Wake County has basically become like the Manhattan of North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
It's been kind of wild.
It really has. And we tell people all the time, if you're looking in Cary or Apex right now, you're not just paying for a house, you're paying for a location tax. Truthfully, the increased tax rates in those areas have driven several of our clients out of those areas over the past few years. And that's partly why we're seeing this massive shift into Johnston and Harnett counties right now. Hey everyone, I'm Becky Durrant.
And I'm Sam Koch, and we're the owners of Dream Team Realty Group, your local advisors right here in Wake County. And if you're actually planning a move to one of these spots, grab our 2026 relocation guide down in the link below. It's our personal breakdown of neighborhoods, tax comparisons, and the stuff the big real estate sites just won't tell you.
Yeah. All right, so Sam, let's talk about the Wake County refugee trend. Most of our clients relocating to the area start their search online in either Cary or Raleigh. They see the prices and then they call us. How does Johnston County or JoCo stack up for them?
JoCo is basically Wake County light in 2026, but with a much better tax bill. In Wake, you're looking at property taxes that have crept up significantly to fund all that light rail construction and urban density that's going on. And meanwhile, Johnston County just dropped their rate again. It's down to about 64 cents.
Yeah, that's really a huge monthly savings. You're getting the same suburban luxury feel in a town like Clayton as you would have gotten in Holly Springs just a few years ago, but your dollar goes about 20% further. Plus, with the 540 extension wrapping up construction, that long commute excuse just isn't really an issue anymore. You can be at North Hills or the airport from Johnston County almost as fast as you can from several parts of South Raleigh.
Yeah, that's really true. And the infrastructure in JoCo has finally caught up. But because of that, the county isn't exactly cheap anymore. If you want a 4-bedroom new build in a master plan community like Flowers Plantation in Clayton, you're looking at starting in the mid 500s. And in Wake County, that same house might be $750. So it's a deal, but it's a relative deal.
Yeah, it's all relative, right? Now, if you really want to feel like you've beat the system, you look at Harnett County. This is where the Wake County comparison gets really wild. In Harnett, we're seeing median single-family home prices still hovering in the $330,000 to $350,000 range, which is pretty unheard of in Wake County today, even for townhomes.
Yeah, it's a completely different world in Harnett. And if you're a seller in Wake County right now, you can sell your 1980s fixer-upper in Raleigh. You can move 35 minutes south towards Lillington or Anger and buy a brand new house on an acre of land, and you can still put $200,000 in the bank from the sale of your Raleigh house.
That's really something to think about.
Yeah.
But you do have to be okay with a slower pace. Harnett doesn't have the Wegmans or the high-end shopping malls yet. It does have Raven Rock State Park, which is actually one of my favorite places to hike in the area. And it also has the Cape Fear River right down the street.
Yeah, there's some beautiful landscape down there. It's really nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's really for the homeowner who thinks Wake County is getting just a little too crowded or just a little too loud.
And by the way, if you're finding any of this information helpful, hit that subscribe button for us. We're on here every single week comparing these counties and towns, so you don't have to make a 5-figure mistake on where will you buy when you move to the area.
All right, so now let's switch gears and talk about schools, because that's where the Wake County comparison usually hurts. Wake has the big reputation, right? But in 2026, Johnston County's new schools, like the ones in the Cleveland area especially, are actually outperforming some of the older Wake County schools. They're brand new, they aren't overcrowded yet, and the tech programs are really, really good there.
And, you know, unfortunately, when we are talking about schools, Harnett is truly the underdog there. It's still a work in progress, but the insider move that we're seeing is people buying in Northern Harnett for the low taxes and using the new charter schools there. You get that Wake County level education without the Wake County level mortgage.
And don't forget the dirt itself. Wake County lots are pretty tiny now. You're lucky to get 1/10 of an acre in a new subdivision. In JoCo, you can still find a 1/4 acre easily, and in Harnett, we're still seeing 1/2 acre to full acre lots in new developments for the same price. That's a luxury you just can't buy in Raleigh anymore unless you've got the money for it.
The millions.
Unless you've got millions. I don't think you need millions to buy
$8 million.
$8 million.
So Becky, what's our verdict for our 2026 buyers then?
Well, I think if you're moving from out of state and you want the Wake County lifestyle without the Wake County price tag, buy in Johnston County. It's the safe, high appreciation bet.
Yeah, I would agree with that for sure. And if you're looking at the triangle and saying, I want my privacy back, I want more land, and I want to actually own my home instead of the bank owning me, then Harnett is your winner.
Yeah.
I would say. It's the last frontier of true value that we have in this region.
Well, it's funny because I think a lot of people relocating to the area either start in Wake County or start in Wake or Johnston County. And then as they live here for a while and they want more space and more land, they start moving out to Johnston or Harnett counties.
Yeah, sometimes it's something people don't even consider from the beginning, but it's a great area. All right, y'all, we know this is a massive decision here. We've helped so many people weigh these exact pros and cons and figure out exactly what will work for their family.
Don't do this alone. Shoot us a text right now and book a 15-minute discovery call. Sam and I will jump on the call with you, listen to what your family actually wants and needs, and we'll tell you straight up, this town is perfect for you, or maybe stay away from that area. The traffic is a nightmare.
Yeah, we are definitely here to be your boots on the ground. Send that text, make the call, and let's find your dream home here in North Carolina.
See you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.